Number 7 on the top 17 fan bases that are likely to be labeled as a gang by the FBI are the motherfucking maggots, fans of Slipknot. Okay? Panic, why don't you explain why these motherfuckers are no different than the Juggalos? Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I thought that maggots weren't around anymore. Apparently they are. My bad. I thought you guys went the way of the dodo. I haven't seen a maggot. These maggot/juggalos? Yeah, you're a juggalo, dude.
There's actually a word for that.
Oh, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Oh, I'm going to tell you. A maggot and a juggalo, are you ready, is a magalo.
Wah, wah. Come on.
Not now, but back in the day, they were pretty fucking crazy. The maggots that I knew, fucking skipped school, got drunk, smoked weed, take mushrooms, fucking, like, I knew these one maggots lived like 30 miles out of town, and they're like paintballing fucking vehicles on the side of the highway and shit.
All right. Well, maybe that's some illegal activity that you magalos should refrain from. But I'd say that is some typical adolescence type shit that any...
So is the juggalo shit.
Seriously, kids will be kids. Everybody gets in trouble. Even though I don't really give a shit about Slipknot or their music, their fan base, those maggots out there, you guys do not deserve to be on the gang assessment list. I don't care how ghoulish or clownish or pantyhose-ish your mask is. I don't care. Okay?
They're good. I mean, they suffer the same thing as ICP. People are saying that they got soft and they're not as good. I still like their shit.
All right, but let's move on because we got 6 more to go on the top 17 fan bases that are next in line to be persecuted by the FBI and labeled a gang. And the 6th on the list is none other than the notorious Bieber clique. That's right, the Beliebers.
Taking into consideration recent events, to be a believer now, you got to be racist.
I'm not in tune with Justin Bieber's fan base.
You didn't see that video that came out where he was talking about one less lonely N-word and he's saying the actual fucking word?
Yeah, I saw it, man. I'm just saying I don't know how his fan base is reacting to that. For me, all that did was assure me that Justin Bieber is a fucking douchebag. But I already suspected that he was a douchebag. What about the Beliebers? Does it mean that there's a bunch of jaded Beliebers out there?
In all seriousness, I think that he lost a lot of his fans after these videos have came out. I think he's going to lose his spot. He's probably going to quit. And if he don't, then goddamn, you know, what?
A lot of celebrities that have become celebrities before the age of the internet would not have had the same reputation as they did if they had social media videotaping and tweeting and Instagramming and Facebooking and, you know, Foursquaring and Snapchatting and YouTubing and Ustreaming and Skyping and Kicking and all this shit. It was not around back in the day, but we would have seen the uglier, dirty side of so-called squeaky clean celebrities and whatnot. And Bieber is such a fucking tool and a puppet, and it sucks for him that, because it didn't look like it was, you know, videotaped without him knowing it. It looked like he knew what he was doing. And
he knew.
His fans have the right to say, fuck you, Justin Bieber. I don't want to be a part of this shit. I don't believe you anymore. And don't labeling me a part of your ignorant, racist, wannabe fucking Beatle monkey fucking hairdo. Remember the monkey? They had the big bob. Even the Stones back in the day. I mean, he wants to be a rock star, but he's a fuckboy, so forget about him. Are Violent J and Shaggy that much of a fucking menace to society? They're raising kids. They're rocking shows. They're throwing gatherings. What does Justin Bieber do? He's on the brink of Britney Spearsism right now. And what's that other fucking idiot? Lindsay Lohan, all right?
I mean, even to say that he was kidding, oh, no, I was just joking. Nah, you don't joke like that, man. Especially taking into consideration, you know, Usher, whatever helped him. You don't fucking joke like that. I mean, maybe that's just me, but nah.
he's going down the same path that I see Chris Brown going down.
Yeah, ICP is gonna talk about it.
All right, number 5 on the top 17 fan bases that are going to be labeled a gang by the FBI, and that is the big, bad, massive mob called Fishheads. Oh, that's right. They actually travel across the country from the Vineyard all the way up to Vermont, or they gather in New York City for their gang rallies on New Year's Eve, and they watch the ball drop while they're tripping balls and, you know, vibing to righteous tunes. And in that ambiance, you got crazy hippies, and they're trying to sell you everything. You want to talk about a music movement that is operating under the radar? All it takes is one fucking clash with the Hells Angels and the Fishheads. We've got ourselves a fucking catastrophe. In today's age, this is going to happen. That's what they want. They want to put all these fan bases on the gang list. They're trying to instigate a gang war. I'm telling you, man. Conspiracy theory. Number 4 on the top 17 fan bases that are liable to get labeled as a gang by the FBI. And this is a big one. This is the motherfucking NFL. All right.
That's the worst.
American football fans have got to be the most menacing of all fan bases out there. They got this whole underground gambling system. I don't know, man.
Companies get involved in that shit too.
Right, exactly. It's leaked into our corporate culture. The Super Bowl commercials cost millions. The Illuminati is involved. Everybody. It's one big, huge conspiracy. And whenever the government wants to take care of that, all they need to do is put football fans on that gang assessment list. And then it's over.
People get stabbed in the stands.
The National Football League does its best to hide the truth from you and me. All right? But every once in a while, we get leaks of reports of bullying amongst players. And look at... Yeah, and look at Aaron Hernandez, for crying out loud. Seriously, motherfucker, come on.
That's crazy.
Something tells me that professional sports are in league with the evil empire. But let's continue. This is number 3 on the top 17 fan bases that just might be persecuted by the FBI and labeled a gang if we don't watch ourselves. This one's another mainstream fucking monster of a fucking artist. Lady Gaga and her fan base of little monsters, all right? The wilder and crazier your fucking favorite artist is, and the more you guys grow as a fan base, the more likely you little monsters are
God damn it.
You guys are going to be labeled a gang. You just watch and see.
I don't know too much about her, but I guess her thing is about acceptance or whatever. Come on, you know how people get mad when you don't accept them, you know, for who they are. I'm just trying to be who I am. You know how people get mad, man, you know.
If Lady Gaga has a positive message and her dedicated fan base want to rally behind her, just give us the same rights. It's no fucking different. And if anything, it's more modern and tongue-in-cheek. It's just a fun time. And people get pumped for a fun time. Especially when you're going to see something extravagant, like fucking Gene Simmons in Kiss, or you're going to see La Coca Nostra spitting sick lyrics over killer beats, or you're going to go see Slipknot and they're going to have a drummer who's like spinning around like Tommy Lee or something. Or you're going to go see Lady Gaga wear a nutsack dress, a little hip all over the place. Obviously, she likes to push the envelope. All right, we are down to the last 2 fan bases. And this is the top 17 fan bases that are next in line to be persecuted by the FBI and labeled as a gang.
You're next.
Shit, corrected. The number 2 fan base is the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, shit.
What would happen if Wu heads around the nation were all of a sudden being labeled as a gang?
I mean, the Wu-Tang Clan's a goddamn gang by themselves. There's a lot of them motherfuckers. You know, there's a lot, dude. Like, a lot of people are fucking down with the Wu-Tang. It hasn't gone away. I mean, even though it's been a while or whatever, but they're about to come out with a new album and that secret album. So there's still time to be fucking classified like that.
If you really thought about it, if that really fucking happens, or any other fucking hip-hop outfit, whatever, Puff Daddy and the Bad Boys, you know? I don't know. You can't take a fan base and label them as a gang unless you take every other fan base and label them as a gang. Yeah, I get it. All the juggalos, we all suck. We're obviously the ones that are gangsters, right? Out of all the other fan bases, we're the ones. I get it. It makes a lot of sense. No, it makes no fucking sense. Get that shit in the fucking bud. Don't let it spread. All right, we're on to the last one. This is the #1 fan base out of the top 17 fan bases that are next to be persecuted by the FBI, and that is wrestling fans. That's right.
Oh yeah.
WWE, JW, and everything in between. I just went to Money in the Bank pay-per-view in Boston and witnessed for myself a sold-out Boston Garden. The Yes movement alone shook the fucking floors, and their floors are made out of concrete. It was amazing. And it almost felt like there were rival gangs amongst all the wrestling fans, and they were ready to go at each other's throats on behalf of their favorite WWE superstars. You got your John Cena fans, and then you got all the people that hate John Cena that are pretty much dim-witted and likely to be duped into joining a cult, like the whack-ass Wyatt fucking clan. And all those motherfuckers, when the
Follow the buzzards, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and they turn the lights off, and everybody turns on their cell phone lights. And I swear to God, I felt like I was in the middle of a fucking gang rally. I'm sorry, I felt like I was in the middle of a cult rally, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I actually was surprised and almost disturbed by how many motherfuckers were down with that whack-ass Wyatt family cult shit. And then
yeah, I'd be the first to join. I'd drink the Kool-Aid and everything.
Oh my God. You're out of
I'd inject it.
Look, if the government can say that juggalos are a gang, what's to stop them from saying that wrestling fans are a gang? The way that they mob out and fucking chant and rally to support their favorite WWE superstars, and then enough said. I don't know what else to fucking say.
Or they could even do something worse than gang. They could label you as a possible terrorist group. Now that's probably going above and beyond what we're talking about, but before it happened, labeling juggalos a gang was something like, get the fuck out of here, they're not going to do that, and then it happened.
If any fan base is going to be labeled a terrorist organization, I think it should be the Twilight movies fans. And I don't care what fucking team you're on. You guys are as bad as fucking the jihadists, and they all need to be separated. Alright guys, this video is way longer than I thought. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm BstMstR, that's Panic17. We're ninjas in action. This is CarnivalSpirits. Always remember to fuck the fuck off.